there with jewels. Sell your jewelry, trade the cash for gold. It's in your soul. Doctors don't know that they really ain't curing shit. They're just giving in to the habitual way of some punk bitch in their hit list. That's our fucking government to make them rich. Those of you who are bankers, Friday night lawmakers, silly women, saw shakers, you either dependent on the hospital or you go to college and work for them. One way or another, the pharmacy eats you alive. If that don't make you sick, the pharmaceuticals will. You'll be so afraid, you won't deny them their lines. They are more convincing than the womanizers you think are fine. More belligerent than a drunk. Fuck all that shit, hide it in the trunk. We all work together to support big business. They make us believe that we're just staying alive, but really we're supporting all of the lies, all of the things that keep us in line. Everything sinister to the madman's eyes. When in later years, Einstein regretted it, formulating the atom bomb, killing Japanese. Rebellion was a general. He's gonna make them plead the capitalists because they are guilty. Why can't they see? Why can't you open your eyes? Why are you blind? They used Howard Hughes, the richest man in the world, gave him very little and took everything, including his life. He died of a broken heart that these American women forced upon him. Damn, I seem dim, no pleasure. In heaven I measure the fornications of the law, perverted by man, and the disloyal woman of Psalms, which are falsified by the incredulous. Bisexuals are creditless, it's ineffable. Heartbreakers and disloyalists, feeding their ego, prioritizing their elements. When pharmacies make the profits, so does healthcare. And they use your pain to pay our politicians. They make them their bitch and their puppet, sing along to injustice. I'm going under siege. The education system has become our disease. Rape, crimes, murder, it's all illegal. If there's tender in horticulture, falsified, a false justice system, putting kids in homes, feeding them pills, sucking the marrow from their bones, blaming on Maryland, blaming on punk rock. Must you believe in God, but are disgusted by the words of this song? To those that discriminate, take the time to listen to others who are fulfilled by the limitless. He created you and me, the universe's nervousness. When I hold my cat, I see Jesus, just like you. It fucking came unglued. My father was taken because he watched me be born. He lost his head, but gained much more. Relinquish your sourness, devour the hours less, and make you humble for a rebellious dish. The truth is, I'm like a magician, correcting the wordlessness of our words, dissecting ambition, that it has to exist. People are jealous and offended by most of this shit. Life of a path descending at last. Maybe you're the con atheist wrath. The universe had created God and God alone, but gave science to his creations, but not to clones. Gave a mind to the racist soul, so it wasn't alone. Because everything's madness, I am the spur, securing the hourglass, combining the masses, dividing the math. Sexuality is like racism. Everyone has an STD. It's from abusing your soul or the government's control. I am red, you see green. I use C's to understand the scene. I turn away from my ego to resurrect the truth. Designs of my legion invested in Ruth, resurrecting into eternity. Lawyers take you into the judicial court, sing about novelists and all in on it with the judge. They say I'm a danger to others and gravely disabled, but the law is corrupt. They put the innocent in prison until they prove the innocence with DNA testing. Too many years later, accused of rape and probably raped for it. But the law supports this shit and the pigs are racist, discriminative to a purposeful cause. Because they shoot the homeless, they make up their own law. Maybe they're angry dogs reincarnated because they never belong. Woof woof, you fucking pig. Find something better to do with your time. Go to a gig. The hospitals are prisons. They say I'm insane, but they're too afraid to put us in prison because they don't want us to teach the renegades how to beat the system. So they give us mind-altering substances and help us engage. But if we don't do what they say, we stay in the cage. They know that they are wrong, the lawmakers. You can't tell by the voice of this song, so they buy souls and pay people to sing to the voters. hot distraction, killing decoders. If Tom Hanks can play Langdon in the Oval Office, he'll convince the whole world to become a soldier with a more evolved weapon. To defeat the decomposers, for every decoder, a stronger revolver. To kick off the revolution of our spirit solution.